Hi everybody, good morning. This is Michelle James from michellejames-mlm.com. Videoing you today this morning. I'm just on my way to pick up my mum. We're going to try some alternative medicine or alternative therapy, I should say. We went yesterday and she thoroughly enjoyed it. It's called Nuga. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but it's treatment from South Korea. Now, to be honest with you, when I went with her yesterday, I only went really just to take her. She has to do a 60-day treatment program, and basically it helps all areas of your health. So if you suffer with pain, headaches, asthma, basically anything, any ailment that you have, apparently, oh, I've dropped my camera. So any ailments that you have, it helps to alleviate those problems. And what they recommend is that if you're on medication, then you start to limit the amount of medication that you're using, so that you can actually monitor and progress how effective the treatment really is. Now, my aunts have been going for a couple of weeks now, and they told my mum about it because they've already started to see the difference. So my mum, she's 82, she's going to be 83 in June, and I think what she's hoping for, I think she's hoping to have the body of a 20-year-old by the time she's finished her treatment. So it'll be quite interesting to see what she says. To be honest with you, I've never really been one for alternative medicine, but I think now I'm going to have a more open mind. Reason being, a friend of mine, she's going through cancer at the moment. She's going through breast cancer, and recently on a forum I came across an article to do with breast cancer deception. Now, I've had this article for about maybe a month and a half now, and I've not had the chance to read it. So whilst I was waiting for my mum yesterday, I actually printed off the document to share it with my friend. And another ex-work colleague of mine emailed me another document regarding cancer and things that you can use to help alleviate cancer and also help with your recovery. And so I promised that I would drop this over to her. So whilst waiting for my mum, I actually had a chance to read the full articles. It was really funny, well, I would say funny, because I've been hearing for the longest time now about alternative medicines and how effective they are for curing cancer. But I think we've been brainwashed to believe that, you know, the only intervention is the drugs supplied by the pharmaceutical companies. Recently I was at a Facebook Millionaire in London. That was back in January, and there was a lady, she came on stage, and she had an incurable form of cancer, I believe it was, and she'd started using super greens. Now, she came on there as a living testimony that, again, GPs, doctors, you know, the medics do not want us to know that there are alternative medicines and alternative treatment to diseases such as cancer, because what they want us to do, they want us to buy into the pharmaceutical companies, because it's money for the government at the end of the day. And so if you're going to use alternative medicine, then that is revenue that the government and the pharmaceutical companies are not actually receiving. So, you know, I listened. Back in, let's see, 2004, my uncle died from liver cancer. And a friend of mine, she's into alternative medicines, and she was basically saying that, you know, my uncle could be cured, that we should contact this company. They could give us some information and tell us what sort of herbs and foods that he could actually eat that would help to starve the cancer. You know, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I just thought to myself, you know, here we go again. But again, it's ignorance, because if we're not exposed to certain information and all you're told is that to cure cancer it's, you know, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, whatever, then, you know, who are you going to believe at the end of the day? You know, the doctors studied medicine, so therefore they must know what they're talking about. But what I began to realise, especially from the Facebook summit, was that the doctors are only given information that the pharmaceutical companies want them to know. So obviously, if it's for cancer, then they're only going to teach them about medicines that can cure cancer, because then they have to then supply them with those medicines. Make sense? Okay. So, my son has been diagnosed with an eye disease. He only told me this yesterday. He cannot remember the name. But basically his eyesight is failing, and in the left eye, and they said it looks like he's got it in both eyes, and they're not sure how he got it, how long he's had it. So again, now it's making me think and to look a bit further than, you know, just the conventional medicines. And so I'm with a company called Ardis International, and I've been with Ardis for a year now, and I've been promoting some of their products, their nutritional products. Now, it was really funny because when I was reading the article about breast cancer and preventions and how you can treat breast cancer and basically help yourself, what was mentioned in the article was the exact product, the exact fruits that they use in the products that Ardis produce. Now, they call these the super fruits, and those super berries. You've got noni, goji, mangosteen, pomegranate, icy berry, yeah? And I was like, oh my God, look at that. Now, I've been promoting this product for the past year, and I've been hearing about how wonderful it is, and people have been giving their testimonies. But to be honest with you, and I'm going to put my hands up, I haven't really researched the products to find out exactly what the benefits are. So now today, I've decided, you know, that I'm really going to look into this a lot further. I'm not going to just listen to what people say. I'm a person that, and maybe it's because of my social work background, if I'm promoting something, I need the evidence. I don't just, you know, go off the top of my head and say, yes, this can do this and this can do that. I like testimonies from live people, real people that have actually tried it and have actually noticed the benefits for themselves. So last night I was on the internet, I put in goji, you know, to see what the benefits of goji was. I've put in mangosteen, so forth and so forth. And so what I found was that goji is actually good for your eyesight. So if you've got failing eyesight, what is said is that goji will actually help improve your eyesight. So now, because my son is having problems with his eyes, I've told him that he needs to go back and revisit these products that I'm promoting. Again, before, he's looked at it as a load of rubbish. I think he felt that it was artificial. My son's a Muslim, so he doesn't believe in anything artificial. It has to come 100% natural. So again, you know, my way of explaining that to him is that, you know, my family are from Jamaica, and in Jamaica it's been a known fact that they've always used alternative medicines. They use what comes from the ground, right? And again, being from the Western world, we laugh, you know, because it's like, why would you go and pick a bush to drink when you can go and take a tablet to cure your headache, for example? But then you're not looking at the long term. And this is how these people have survived. You know, they've got so many different bushes and herbs and weeds in their garden that they just go out when they're not feeling well, they can boil the bush, make tea, drink it, you know, and it's not done them any harm. So I think we in the Western society and the more developed countries, I think we really do need to go back to basics. I mean, if it's worked all those years ago, why does it still not work now? Why are we so convinced that we need to be pumping medicine, synthetic chemicals into our body? You know, so I think for me now, I don't want to be crusading, but I'm really going to be looking into things a bit more further, you know, because I strongly do believe that we can determine our health, and what we eat, what we drink, what we wear. You know, everything we do is made up of chemicals, basically. So, and I think we are actually impacting on our health. So, as I said, now I'm on my way to go and pick up my mum. And they've told me that I should try this bed today. And my view was, oh, I'm really fit, I don't need it. But then somebody pointed out to me that you might not directly need it now, but why don't you try it and see how you feel? Because you don't know that you need something until you've actually tried it. So I've decided today, funny enough, I woke up this morning and I had a little pain in the side of my back. So I've decided that I'm going to go and try it. I just want to see what it's like, and see the experience that the others have actually been having, and then I can actually report back to you and tell you whether it's actually made a difference to me and how I actually feel. I'm going to try and see, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. No, they're not open tomorrow, but maybe today I might try and see if I can speak to one of the proprietors and do a little interview with her, so that you can see what this product is, what the benefits are, and how it's actually helped people. So until then, I'll be back with you soon. Bye.